Well, another unexpected 20-foot review. I was not planning on getting this one, but I'm very glad that I did. Basically, I got word after I put a rain check down on the 20-foot snowman that I checked back in, and apparently the rain check got anyways, they sold out of the 20-foot snowman pretty much instantly because they got another shipment of 2 in, and that was gone very quickly. But this, they also got another shipment of the 20-foot Santa, and the one that was in the box sold out very quick, and the one that was on display, which I'll show here, was it was the only one that they had left. So I thought, why not go ahead and grab it right now? And that's exactly what I did. I called in, and they took it down, put it away in the box, and then I went and grabbed it. So gonna try to keep this video shorter than the reindeer video, because that reindeer video was pretty long. So let's go ahead and get to the rundown. So of course it obviously has the same box design as the other 20-footers, the reindeer Santa, the reindeer snowman, and Nutcracker. I already run down the box in the reindeer video and the Nutcracker video, for that matter. Here's the box. There's the person compared to it. I'm excited to see this one inflated. Honestly, I'm excited to see all the 20-footers inflated. There's the other side right there. Move back to the front. Of course, if you can see right there, there's the price tag, sold for $189.99 at Home. Exclusively in stores, as we've learned. At Home's inflatables are sold exclusively in stores. Can't buy them online. But let's go ahead and get this guy inflated. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just straight get out of the box and get it inflated. Not gonna do an unboxing here because there's nothing to do an unboxing of. It's a store display, and as you can see right there, it's just right in the box here. But I'll go ahead and get it out and inflate it. What a shame! What a shame! Has the weakest base fan they make. I'm gonna show you guys an inflation at the end of the video, but I'm skeptical. I'm sorry again. I don't have a tripod right now. Just shooting this on my phone because I don't need to make it whole production when some people have already made a video of this. But I mean, I was going to put the inflation right now. I did shoot the inflation, but it's I don't know, I'm probably gonna do a time lapse, because this guy legit takes about 15 to 20 minutes to get inflated, at least for me. That fan is a terrible choice, you might say, but it actually does inflate the perfect amount. It does have one of the weakest base fans Jimmy makes. Well, I have 60, which from immediate looks, it would be outrageous, but it's soft. I mean, it's hard to describe. It's right in that point where, I mean, don't listen to people who just go off. They don't even test it. They don't have their own opinion. They're just going off what other people say. It does not need to inflate so tight that it pops. Really, because that's honestly what is going to happen when you have it as tight as you put. So do not modify this with a 200. If you're really unhappy with the 60, just give it an 80. But a 125 or 200 will probably not work, because I'm sure they wanted to put a 125 or 200 in there, but they didn't end up doing it because after testing, probably they put it through a wind test, and a 125 or a 200 would make it explode. But Definitely. I'm gonna go ahead and show you up close details here. This is interesting. Same thing kind of on the 20-foot Nutcracker too. The 20-foot Nutcracker had a spot on the side of his boots where they were supposed to, their intentions were to put an air pocket on there, but last minute they took it off. Same thing with this. And there is one on the other side here too. Right here. They were planning on putting 2 more tether attachments on this guy, but they took it off last minute because they thought that these, just 2 on each side up there, would come down with the colossal stakes, would work fine. And they're right. I've had this guy up for about 4 hours now, and just to do a durability test, just to make sure, you know, it's good and I won't go flying during filming. But it stayed fine so far. Basically, what comes in the colossal stake pack for the 20-footers, all 3 except for the reindeer, which is stupid, which I will give it a colossal stake pack. I'm going to stake it out with colossals because there's no way it's going to stand the weather here with just the standard stake pack. But this is not the reindeer video. This is the Santa video. The colossal stakes here are long, thick plastic, so they work really well with staking down them. The 18-foot Jack Skellington came with them too, and some other ones come with them. Another thing to mention here is these long tether straps. That's what they're called, by the way, tether straps, not tether attachments. For the spiral stakes, there's 2 spiral stakes. And then, obviously it comes with these, 4 of these stupid metal nails to take down the fan. Don't pin it to the ground, which it never works. Those are awful. 2 zippers. 1 on the base right there, and then 1 on his back right there, if you can see it. This one's long. That one's the shorter one, so it just helps get more air out. I think it would be better if it did have a 3rd zipper, maybe like on the back of his hat. But it works fine right now. I'm not gonna do a full huge 20-minute video on this guy because most of you guys have already seen this one. I did do a massive reindeer video because nobody had really done an in-depth review on the reindeer. Trying to get it back up close view here. Another thing that I would like to show you guys just to prove how big this guy is. My waist, I'm about, let's say maximum I'm about 6'1", and my waist comes up to about the top of his boots, right there. My head is right there on him. It's built really well. I mean, this isn't just like they scaled up a 4-foot one. This is like they built their own version. This has been sold at home, exclusively at home, sometimes online. I know Bob got it last year on Yard Inflatables, but Bob, the man who runs Yard Inflatables, I know him. But as far as in-stores go, this is an at-home exclusive. It's been sold at home for 2018, 2019, 2020, and now 2021. This is its 4th season at home. The price has increased. For 2018 and 2019, it was $180, and for 2020 and 2021, it's $190, which I have no problem with. You know, $10 doesn't really make a difference, especially for this. I mentioned this in the at-home video, the reindeer video, that you cannot beat the prices on these 20-footers. The price is amazing. I mean, Hammacher, you see the Misfit toys that were sold at Lowe's, or it was an online exclusive, I can't really remember, but I think it was sold at Lowe's. That was sold in stores for like $100. I remember that. Or it was a Black Friday one, I can't really remember. But Hammacher's selling it for like $230. It's just ridiculous, right? But hamburger, I mean, and that's for like an 8-foot wide little Rudolph scene for $250. Can you imagine how expensive this would be? Probably like $500 for this guy when I paid $190 in stores retail. Especially, I mean, that's a shocker from At Home, because At Home, always their prices are outrageous prices. Anyway, I have a few more inflatables I need to do reviews on, but I just wanted to get this one out of the way, just a shorter video on this guy, because, you know, you guys have already seen it, but I just wanted to let you know the details of it. The face, by the way, bring up the face real quick. Standard face, can barely even zoom in on it because it's so massive. Yeah, that's the face right there. It's pretty cool. Yep, so overall, 3 categories. Gonna get this out of the way, gotta go here quick. First category is concept. The novelty of it is really what gets people, right? When you get down to the basics, it's just a basic Santa. Same with the snowman, basic snowman. Nutcracker's pretty cool, and the reindeer's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, give it some time, right? But the novelty of it being 20 foot, the biggest inflatables, well, the tallest inflatables Jimmy's ever made. That's just amazing to some people. So I go ahead and give it, why not, an 8, a 7 or an 8 out of novelty that they broke this barrier 4 seasons ago, 3 years, 4 seasons ago, with the 20 footers. But then there's design. This is actually one of my favorite Santas we've seen, because they actually did a good job on this one. It's a more modern Santa. The biggest Santa that you can buy was the 12-foot version that was sold at Home Depot and Walmart for a while. I have the Home Depot version that was actually a store display from 2011, I believe, 2011, 2012. I got in stores. And it'll only go up to about the white part of his coat above the belt. About halfway through that's the that it would go up to. But still, that was still an older Santa design, and now it's pretty much like they took that and they redid it, they redesigned it, and it's amazing. But I mean, I do think that a definite downside of this one, for design wise, is how they built it. I mean, before they ship them out, first thing they should do is fix their mistake and take these off, right? But I don't care. That doesn't bother me. I mean, who knows? That might serve another purpose. Nobody knows unless you designed it, part of the design team at Jemmy. But yeah, so design, I'm gonna go ahead and give it 7 out of 10. You know, it's good. It's just not, you know, one of the best designs we've ever seen. And then finally, the price. Price gets a perfect 10 out of 10. I cannot stress enough how much this price is. I mean, for people who don't collect, you don't really understand how shocking that price is. Especially, I mean, I got this as a store display, and I got 10% off of it, so I got it for even cheaper. And it came with everything, right? It's just been opened before, and I don't care if I have to replace the fan, because I guess that is a good side of it, is because it's the cheapest of the base fans, of YEF 60 that they sell. So if you want to replace them, it's not going to cost you so much money. But I don't really care that I got this as a store display. I don't care that it's not brand new, because it came with the steak pack, came with the actual inflatable. I'm happy, right? So price is a perfect 10 out of 10. Design, what did I give? I gave it a 7 out of 10. And then the concept, I gave an 8 out of 10. So overall, it is a good inflatable. So overall, it gets about 7 or an 8 out of 10. I'd go ahead and give it a 7, because, you know, it's not the perfect inflatable, but it's still really good. So I've been going on and on about this guy. You're probably, I don't know, gone through it, skipping through this video anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and show you a night view and the inflation that I showed you. So I'm gonna show you the inflation at the end. Because I mean, you're gonna be astonished at how long that I'm gonna have to do it in time lapse, because I shot a first inflation, and then I'm gonna reshoot the inflation because there's no way it'll stand up the way I did it the first one. But yeah, I mean, I got this guy maybe a week or two ago, a week and a half, right? Somewhere between a week and 2 weeks ago, and the weather has been crap. So I shot 2 more reviews before two videos. One of them's a review and one of them's an interesting video. But yeah, let's go ahead and give you guys the night view. Pardon the background noise, my neighbors are working on their deck. But I mean, go ahead and take a look at this guy at night. Before I say anything, I just want you guys to look at it. You can make your own opinion of how it looks at night. Looks really well. Lights up real good. To my knowledge, about 6 C7s. Although, or 4 C7s in this one. I do have the flashlight on, but look at how this looks at night. Yeah, 4. I don't think any of the C7s blew in it, but one right here, you can see. 1, 2, no, never mind. 2, 4, 5, 6, maybe even more. I don't know. Looks great at night. Decently wind resistant. I mean, for its size. Now, if you stake it down properly, shouldn't really have much of a problem with it. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the night view. My only problem with it at night is really his mustache. Has the where the air comes into his mustache. You can see that at night, but meh, you know, nothing you can really do about that. I just want to point out here that that is pure intake, by the way. What that means is that the fabric was not covering the fan. As you can see, I went over there and I checked. And that is actually how long it takes for it to be filled with air.